Hello there. They'd call me Mystery. Now, direct action is being opposed to something and taking the necessary steps to oppose it. It should not be confused with protest or civil disobedience. These things appeal to the system, symbolically or physically, by asking for changes. It relies on decision makers doing the right thing. Direct action doesn't call on the system to make its own changes. It doesn't wait for permission. It is acting on the issue at hand, as if you really were living in a free society. And as a responsible human, you saw an issue and you wanted to do something. Think about it. If you are truly free, do you need permission from an authority to act on an issue? Let's play a game called Direct Action or Not. Write your score in the comments below. Taking part in a climate change rally and marching to Parliament House to demand emergency legislation to tackle carbon emissions. Direct action or not? Not. How about going off the grid, generating your own power and collecting your own water? Direct action or not? It is. What about sabotaging a truck that has a license to carry and dump pollutants next to a park where it will inevitably leach into the water table? Direct action or not? It is. What about being part of a union who is organising a strike about an appropriate pay increase in a particular workplace? Direct action or not? Not. How about a general strike to reduce the length of the working day by shutting down everything across a nation till the working day is shortened? Direct action or not? It is. Did you get them all right? Let me know in the comments below. The important takeaway here is to realise that there is action that appeals to the system for change, and justifiably so. There is no elitism in that statement. And then there is action which simply takes matters into its own hands to achieve the desired goal. Let's be honest though, these lines are blurred and it's not as black and white as I am making it here. The labour movement is a perfect example of these blurred lines and is a good starting point for activist culture in the industrialised world. Unions were originally radical organisations, not regulated institutions. They were outlawed and militant. Strikes and picket lines were established to stop bosses making profit directly and stopping scabs from getting onto work sites. Workplace sabotage was generally accepted by most workers as a legitimate thing to do. Destroy corporate property, intentionally do crappy work, participate in slowdowns. These tactics take power from the boss and the organisation and put it in the hands of the employee by rearranging the power relationship directly. You can be an asshole of an employer if you want, but just remember, you need us and we have our own tactics to get what we want. It wasn't about asking for permission, but this ethos and culture was just too dangerous for capitalism and needed to be roped in. And so that's why unions were co-opted by the state. Unions are now heavily regulated institutions and have to appeal to industrial relations boards before they can act, rendering them just another controllable appendage of the political process. Hence, the importance of direct action. It pins on opposing the status quo, from an individual's action to a mass demonstration. It challenges the power structure because people act autonomously, as if they were truly free to choose and just play the game in front of them. Time to think. How could you really oppose the system on a level that suits you? Now, if you thought that was interesting, give it a like, leave a comment, and share it with someone who should hear this. And subscribe for more. There is much to learn before we can unlock the revolution. Remember, I am, you are, we are a mystery.